Ain't perfect, but nothing ever is.
Yeah, well, okay, so what exactly isn't perfect?
Well, I mean, we don't know how much mechanical work has been done to this.
Oh, okay. I mean, the paint looks...
Some people call this a Rust-Oleum restoration, where you just clean and paint stuff. But the manifold doesn't appear to be busted up anywhere. The heat box is intact. It's got the head doesn't appear to have any cracks in it, so that's a good sign. Got the correct carburetor and drop tube on it. Air cleaner's intact. They've made this extension here. Normally this would be much lower. Fuel tank doesn't look like it's rusted out or anything. Got a new on seat in it, which is good.
What's the advantage of having an extended, like, exhaust or air filter?
Well,
I don't know what it is.
Mine's raised up.
The paint looks good though.
Yeah, pretty decent.
There's a few runs on it, but
Radiator's holding water, no major leaks in the seat. Sprockets are not broken or anything.
so the tracks look good.
Yeah, for its age, I mean, it'll never be a working tractor. It's just a play tractor. Typically, when you buy tractors, if these slides here, where your idler, it slides on this rail, if those are pushed all the way out to the ends, you know the track is wore out. So you got plenty of life here to tension the tracks. The tracks need to be tensioned just a little bit more.
So the track would need to be tensioned, and if I guess your
Idler.
yeah, if the idler gets worn down or grew, like what? Why would you have to tension it as it ages?
As the tractor wears, you get, this is a pin and these are bushings. So over time they'll develop play inside there, and so this part wears because the rollers run on the bottom of this as it goes down. So as this wears, the shoulder of the carrier rollers will get into the pin bosses. So this will wear if you keep wearing. So back in the day they used to weld these up to put more thickness here. And then the idler will get thinner and thinner here because this is your wear surface.
And
The center won't wear very much unless it starts hitting the bottom of the pin.
are you gonna weld it to give it more life?
This doesn't need it. This is
Right.
just a parade tractor. This will never be a full-time agriculture tractor. And this is a wide gauge, so they didn't make many wide gauges. Narrow gauge, the tracks would be almost, you couldn't get your fingers just about between here and the sheet metal.
Now you said the mate to this tractor, is it a wide gauge?
No. This is a Caterpillar model 8C. They made 652 of them from 1931 to 1934. It weighs 5,933 pounds. This is a 50-inch gauge and a 40-inch gauge. It's 20 horsepower. It's got 4 cylinders, 3 3/4 bore by 5-inch stroke, and it'll hold 25 gallons. I've got 8C-4, which is an earlier one of this. Well, there's several that are around. The closest one to this serial number, Bill Meeker has in Illinois, which is 8C-48. This is 8C-45. And then there's a historic part in California that has one that's serial number 8C-18, and then we have 8C-4. So. But considering the PL20 and the L20s, which they made lots of, you know, they made close to 2,000 of the L series, and then the PL series they made it for 3 years. I don't remember how many they made, but I've got PL20 or 45, excuse me, that was manufactured in 1928.
And you memorize all that information, right?
Well, I got it on my website that I created. It's Antique Caterpillar. Go to ChrisComachinery.com and click on the Antique Caterpillar link, and it'll bring you up to all kinds of information about all the models that Caterpillar made, the gas and the diesel versions, up until a certain year. Of course, Caterpillar had a lot of different models, so pull grader information, early best and hope information. The only thing that is a little unusual on this one here is the head bolts here seem to be extremely tall for some reason. Just a few of these.
Yeah.
Don't quite understand the purpose of that, but
Too much work to cut it off.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know any mechanical history of it, and the auction company I bought it from, they're not the best about giving details. So, but anyway, a lot of times at auction you don't know what you got till you get it, or you fly out there to look at in prior to buying. Alrighty, we'll see you again when we get it cranked up and running.